Are you looking for premium high-res audio, but you don't want to pay the premium price? You looking for something comfortable, but yet stylish? Then let's see if we really do hear the difference. Okay, with our active lifestyles in today's day and age, I believe there's one thing we can all agree on. We need to be able to hear clear whenever we're either talking on the phone, listening to music. We have something to do with hearing. If something don't sound good, just like this video didn't sound good and I had crappy audio, what are you gonna do? You're gonna turn it off. So in this video here, I'm gonna be giving my honest review of the SoundPEATS Air5 Pro high-res wireless earbuds, LDAC and adaptX lossless audio. They are Bluetooth 5.4, IPX5 water resistant. So, which is really cool because I mean, we want to go out, we want to jog, we want to be able to go out and do things and not have to worry about our sweat destroying our equipment. So here's the package that they come in. I'm going to get to the LDAC here in just a minute and let you know what all these specs really mean. One of the biggest ones that I look at though is that Bluetooth 5.4. Bluetooth is a connectivity between your device and your phone. So here are the few of the specs. They're Bluetooth 5.4, their frequency is 20 to 40. Playtime is 7.5 hours, up to 37 hours with charge case. The earbuds are 35 milliamp batteries and the charging case is 520 milliamp batteries. And for full disclaimer here, SoundPEATS did send these out to me to do a review, and like I tell them, I only do honest reviews. If I can't do an honest review, then I don't want the product. I need to know that it's going to be worth my money, because if it was something that would be worth my money to go out and buy, then I know I can literally bring it to you all out here. All right, so on the left side, once you open it up, I believe this should be the user manual. Manuel can be your best friends if you're having problems with things. There is an app actually to control these as well. So it is Apple and Google. There's the case right there. They're inside the case. Nice footprint on the case. I really do like that, the small footprints on the case. It is USB-C. We do have either a pair, repairing, or power button right here. Their little logo back here, SoundPEATS, right there in the back. I mean, very, very light. They are light. I will give them that. All right, so we'll go ahead and open it up and pull one out. That right there, nice. Again, they're pretty light. Let me go ahead and pull one out. Let me see, is there a right or a left on these? So yes, so they are directional for your ear. This one here says right. Let me throw that in there. I'm gonna be honest right now, I really don't like the style like these right here because they normally get in the way or whenever I talk. Like right now, me talking, or a lot of us, when we talk, our ears move up and down whenever we talk right here from our jaw. And mine normally always come out. But I'm gonna say right now, just barely putting it in there right now. And of course, I'll let you know after. I'm gonna test them out for a few days and then come back and let you know how they actually sound and stuff like that. But right now, me sitting here talking, I mean, they're not moving whatsoever. Again, I mean, some people try to put them upside down in their ear, which I don't see that working on these at all. You cannot do these upside down. But yeah, right there. I mean, I'm sitting here talking and I mean, yeah, I'm not feeling them trying to come out my ears like normal. Most earbuds come out my ears real normal. So if that's something that you're plagued with, then, you know, they're not just going to pop out like that. I'm going to put these through the ringer, mowing the grass, driving down the road. I want to get them connected. I want to see if there's, hey, what is it? Active noise cancellation. I'm trying to read over here on some of the specs over here. Because I do like that active noise cancellation where when you have it active, that's what it's called, but where you can hear outside at the same time when they're still in your ear. But if you like honest reviews, I might be a little bit longer on a video, but if you like honest reviews and someone that goes through these products and literally sees if it's 100% worth the money, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me go ahead and connect it to my phone. Phone just picked it up right off the bat. All right, let me see what it sounds like. And remember, I don't have the app on yet. The bass is like there. I can hear that bass. And I do like that. I really do like the bass right now going on. Let me go to a different song. Again, I wish y'all could hear what I'm hearing over on my side. Now you will whenever I turn the microphone on. I'll do a mic check. Yeah, they're very clean, very, very clear. I will say I am pretty shocked on that so far on the quality. Go ahead and stop that. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and download the app. There's the app right there that we need. It's called PeatsAudio. Let me get it installed and everything set up real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the app right here. We have double device connection feature. So that's so you can connect more than one device. You got disabled touch. You got game mode, custom key. So if you click on custom key, because everything is touch, you can just touch the side for play, volume up and down, pause, noise cancellation, next track, voice assistant. You can enable your LDAC, and then you got your noise cancellation right here. So you got noise cancellation. So once it's on, you have adaptive noise cancellation, you have indoor noise cancellation, outdoor noise cancellation, traffic mode, go to normal, go to transparent. And again, each one of these will have its own settings that you can do underneath the settings. So we got voice enhancement or standard transparency. So if you look at the photo for each of the earbuds, so the right has a full battery, the left has a full battery, and we're about 60% left on the actual pill box itself, the little charge case that it comes with. Up at the top right, you get the little hamburger button. Go ahead and click on it. So in here, you got device information, firmware upgrade, reset, LE audio, fit test, find earbuds. So if you lost your earbuds, you can just sit here and then you can go and find it wherever you have it set to for your location. You get the prompt tone. This is what the tone is in your ear. You can change your language. So test bit. So the silicone tips that you can interchange, you got small, medium, and large. You can go, put those on and see which ones actually fit the best and has the best sound for you and the fit for your ear. So you just hit continue, and of course it says please wear your earbuds and press the start button. All right, so back on the main screen, down at the very bottom, you see the little man, little person icon at the bottom right. That is for your account, your email, everything else is there. If you click the three lines in the middle, go ahead and click that. This is your sound EQ. So you want to get a little bit more bass, you just tap on bass boost and you get a bass boost. You want SoundPEATS classic default sound, go ahead and click on that. Bass reduction, there's too much. You want more treble boost, you can put that on. Okay, and then you also have more presets. If you just click the more button, look at all these presets you have. You got hi-fi, ACG, book whispering, folk, rock, classic. I mean, there's just so many customizations in here. And then you can click on adaptive EQ. Now this right here, please make sure to turn off music before testing to avoid any damaging to your hearing due to high volume. Click the button below to start the test. So again, it will adapt to how it is in your ear. This is a really cool feature to customize them to your head, your eardrums. Then you also got My EQ, so if you go ahead and hit add, now you can add your own custom EQ in here and you can do what you want, which is really cool for a headset. I wish that all headsets had this option right here to customize and have these presets like this in here. Okay, so I want to know what LDAC is. So up on the screen, you see it right there. What is LDAC on a headset? LDAC is a high-resolution Bluetooth audio codec created by Sony. So they're using a Sony codec in here. So that's actually pretty cool right there that they're using a Sony. So again, it can transmit at a 3 bit rates. So you get a higher bit rate, which is your highest quality is the 990, 660, and 330. And then of course right here it shows when you shouldn't use it or when it might not sound as good. So if you're literally doing like what I'm doing, listening to music and stuff, mowing the grass, doing whatever, again, watching TV, watching movies, you get on an airplane, you go somewhere, you're not going far from your phone. Remember, a good distance for the Bluetooth headset is about 15 foot. That's just my rule of thumb. I mean, I literally can walk through the house and leave my phone and I'm 100 feet away from most of my headsets. But for sound quality and to get the best sound, because we are not direct connect. If you're plugging in an audio, of course, we're getting our best sound that way. But if we can get that type of sound though, wirelessly, yeah. These do have microphones. They actually have 6 microphones. So that's what we're going to do next is we're going to sound test to see how good all 6 microphones make this mic sound. Okay, so remember, these things have 6 microphones. So right now, this thing has 6 microphones that you're actually hearing me and it's putting all that audio and going back through. This is going to be the sound that if you pick up a phone call, your wife, your husband, your boss, whoever calls you, your buddy, this is a sound that they're going to hear on their end. Is it clear? I don't know yet. I haven't listened to it. How about you? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know, how clear does this sound? I can tell you right now that the sound of the actual audio and listening to music is phenomenal. So I can just imagine that the mic is going to be a decent microphone for these as well. Now, don't get me wrong, they're hi-fi and everything else. This is for the sound for you to listen to music and put on movies. But again, if we're going to get a headset like this, we want to be able to talk and go out and about and do things. If they're going to add in the noise cancellation, if they're going to add in the active noise cancellation where you're allowed to hear outside, that means you can take a phone call and still be able to hear everything else around you. So again, how does it sound? I'm just carrying on the conversation with you all. That way you can hear what this mic sounds like. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go listen to it myself, put it in my post edit, and I'm not going to change the audio none. I'm not going to put no filters. I'm not going to put nothing on it. What you hear is literally what you will get if you bought this headset. Once again, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. All right, so these little guys right here have 100% shocked the heck out of me. I mean, I have the Samsung Bud 3s, I have the Samsung Bud 2s. I haven't had the iPod ones, the pod ears, because I don't use an Apple phone. I use an Android phone, so I couldn't really compare them or tell you about that at all. Just straight honest. Just like to keep everything honest and real here. So if anyone tries to ask me questions about Apple, I'm not going to be able to be the person to answer that. Possibly somebody else that uses Apple might. But yeah, 100%. These things, the sound, 100% just blew me out the water. I am just shocked for the fraction. I'm talking about a fraction of the price of the Samsung Bud 3s, the newest ones by the Samsung. And I'm going to be honest, these here fit so much better as well than my Samsungs do, 100%. I'm going to go on a limb 100% and say that I've listened to or tried out like Beats by Dre. I've tried out the Bose. I've tried out some other ones, and these right here are on par, if not literally on the same line as those headsets, 100%. I really like open ear, like literally nothing in my ear. I use these right here because of being able to have the transparency to be able to hear ambulances, other cars, people around me, and to have that ability in here is also a plus, 100% a plus. The app feature. The app feature is just a must, 100%. That is a plus, a must, and I believe every headset should have a detailed and a very user-friendly app, and this one 100% does. It has the firmware upgrade, it has the EQ built in. You can do everything from the app with these things right here. To have other audio codecs like the LC3 codec, which is your LE audio, perfect. I mean, to have that extraness to these headsets is a plus. The LDAC, another plus. You get that more crisp, that more true to life sound from a little bitty wireless. Most of the time you get that sound with something that's plugged in, and you're getting that without losing it. And what I mean by losing it, losing the audio. You're not losing the quality whatsoever. You have a game mode on here. Not only do you have the EQ presets, but you can customize your own EQ to your liking. I like that once it's in, you can go through the different functions to fit test your own ear. So it determines how much sound is coming out of the ear, and it literally controls it to you. You know, most headsets, you got to go get molds put in your ears to have them molded to you, and these, you don't have to, especially for the price point. Is just crazy that this literally isn't higher price, which we'll get to in just a minute. You also have the Find My Earbuds. Find My Earbuds is in here. Pulls up the map and shows you where your earbuds are. Very nice feature as well. So another one that I'll go ahead and I'll put up on the screen real quick right here is the Snapdragon Sound and Adapted-X Lossless Sound. 100%. So the bit rate of Bluetooth audio codecs. I mean, you're using a Snapdragon S3 Gen 1. So I might get a little too technical on this one, but the Snapdragon chip is literally in most of our more expensive things. So let's, for instance, my cell phone here has the Snapdragon processor in it. So there's things that's in this headset that you don't find unless you're paying premium money. But real quick before I get into the price, let's go to a couple of negatives that I do have, because not everything is 100% without a negative on it, right? So one of the negatives is going to be the stem style that the bud is. So I am one of them as well. I really don't like the stem style as well, because once you put it in your ear, okay, a lot of times the stem will literally drag right here in my ear, and these, however they made the curvature of this, it keeps it off my earlobe. It keeps it where I have not bumped it, and I've been using it 2 or 3 days now, but I have not bumped it at all. It stays where it needs to stay. So that can be a possible negative for some people, but I'm going to tell you honestly, get your pair. You can curse me out later in the comments, but I'm being honest. The stem, this really does not change a difference from some of my others. I'm trying to look for my other pair. They're in the drawer over there. But I have other ones that are just the buds themselves without the stem on them. And I'm going to tell you right now, these right here fit so much better. They're staying. That's why they're becoming my new daily driver, 100%. They're going to be my daily driver over my open ears. Another feature that would have been nice to see even at a cheaper price point, which again, I'll get to in just a sec, is there's no G charge, which is where you just drop it onto the charger and it, you know, wirelessly charges. There is no wireless charging with this. You do have to connect it through the USB-C port right here on the bottom. The good thing is it is a standard C plug, so with most devices these days is all USB standard. You got plenty of options for cables everywhere out there. The only negative that I really do see is you're going to have your spouse or anybody around you gripe at you, because you're going to put these in and you're going to get so lost into your sound and you're not going to hear nobody else around you, because you're just going to be blaring them and you're going to be enjoying your music or your movies 100%. And yes, that can be a negative for some of us. All right, so now for the price. The price of them is $60.79. I already have them in my cart because I'm going to actually give you another code. The code will be in the description down below. All right, so once you get to checkout, you're going to go ahead and put the code that I have in the description down below, and that is going to give you another $6.08 off, which brings your total with tax down to $59.22, which is literally 3/4 cheaper than pretty much everything out there for what it can produce and what it can do. So hopefully you got some insight on this. Hopefully this helped your buying decision a little bit out. Again, all links will be down in the description down below. But thank you for watching. I'm Thomas. I'm here to bring you them honest reviews so you know if it's worth your hard-earned money. If it's worth my pocket, I know that it would be worth your pocket. Once again, I'm Thomas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.